Hello to all my friends out there, and I hope you guys are all doing good. So this chat is what am I going to do if the price of living goes up? Okay, I was a hairstylist, and you heard today we had a little conflict with Iran. We have an ongoing conflict. This is my icy cold mint tea that I made out of my dehydrated mint leaves. Okay, so we have a conflict going on with Iran. We've had it. It's not going away, okay, first of all. This is an ongoing conflict. When I worked in low-end shops, when something like this would happen, we would have no business. That's why you could never spend money. I mean, no matter how much money you made in the hairdressing business, you could never spend money because something like this might cause people not to spend money for a month longer. So, okay, so what could we expect and what could we do? Well, one thing we could expect is we could expect the cost of gas to go up. I think I see the cost of living and the cost of gas going up. So the number one thing we could do is stockpile food. So you might be saying, well, I barely have enough food as it is. The cost of living is chewing up every penny of spendable income that I have. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go to the food banks as many times a week as you can get there and pile your house full of food now. Okay. Okay, one of the things I have been doing is dehydrating food. Now remember, on these videos, you're not the only one that watches these videos. And somebody might not watch this video for a month or two. You just don't know how they're going to feed. Okay, so that was for the person that left me the thumbs down. This person's been persistent. It irritates me, really. Okay, so here's my dried mint leaves. I just put them on a paper towel like this, and it doesn't take long to dry them. Someone said you can dry them in microwave. I might try it. And here is my dill, and when it's dry, I'll put it in a container, probably like this. These are nice. And I'll get to that in a minute. So I have some dehydrated dill. It's coming along nicely. It's dehydrating. I dehydrated some beef jerky, and believe me, the dog really loves it. I'll be buying some more of that beef, and I'll be packing my freezer full of beef jerky. I'll freeze it, and then, I'll pack my freezer full of beef jerky. So you want to say, and so, okay, so you might be saying, well, that's no big deal. Okay, now in here, I am dehydrating my own tomatoes. I just bought, this is just 6 tomatoes, and I'm dehydrating those. And when I get them dehydrated, then I'll just, cool them off, and I'll put them in a baggie. So, okay, so you dehydrate your food. A little bit here, a little bit here. A few mushrooms. Mushrooms are expensive, but if you buy them like by the boxes and you dehydrate them and, keep them. I bought Ziploc bags today to put my dehydrated stuff in. I don't have a dehydrator yet because, I got to get the best deal on everything. So, okay, stockpile food, dehydrate food, plant a garden, and stockpile seeds. So what I did is I took my green pepper seeds out of my, really I think, it's better to store them with the lid off. That's the way my grandmother used to do it. So try to plant a garden. Make yourself some yogurt. Learn how to make it. And start making yourself your, oh, owie, owie. Ooh, this is hot. I hope this oven isn't too hot for, I'm trying to multitask. Okay, it looks like my yogurt got a little bit brown. Let me taste it and see how it tastes though. I think it's ready. When you make stuff homemade, it doesn't come out all the time exactly the same. Okay, it tastes good. I'll cool it and then I'll put it in my refrigerator and I'll make smoothies. I bought this yogurt for 39 cents at Aldi's. And so, what I do is I get up in the middle of the night and I eat half of that. It's not really that much yogurt. It's 3 cups, but I save about 1 cup for making the next batch. So make your own yogurt. So just those 4 things: stockpile food, dehydrate food, plant a garden, stockpile seeds, and make yogurt. Okay, now what I would expect is that we're going to be seeing a growing number of street people and homeless people. So if you can make a little provision for them, whether it be a couple sandwiches, or one day I had stockpile food in my trunk and I gave that to a woman. And if you do it continuously, you don't have to make yourself go broke. If you do it continuously, it's really going to help people over a period of time. Okay, so now today I dumpster dived, and it was just like a sudden thing. I go, well, I'll see what I can find in there. And I found quite a bit of stuff today. But I gave a street guy a bag of food. It had 1 chocolate cupcake, 5 or 6 cinnamon rolls, those honey buns, a cup of noodles, 4 of those instant drinks, a package of potatoes, corn nuts, some chocolate coins, pretzels, and 1 trash bag. So, that is not a balanced diet, but it's better than no food. What I think is best is those cans, but I wasn't prepared and I didn't have any in my trunk. Okay, so now, just a report on the carnivore diet. I really like the carnivore diet, and I had 3 carnivore meals in a row. I made some gourmet burgers, then I made gourmet burgers, bacon and chicken, and then I had, today I had my leftover chicken. You know what happens? You get so incredibly full, you cannot eat because you are not hungry. So, if you can get your meat on sale, and, you can step up your meat eating a little bit, you're going to go a long time in between meals. Okay, so since I've had all this meat and I'm really, really not hungry, in a while I'm going to have some kind of lightweight meal. I'm not sure what it's going to be. So I want to encourage you guys to try these few tips. Another thing, if you see it coming, okay, let's say we can see it coming that the price of living might go up. We can prepare now before we find ourselves hard hit by some kind of recession or something. Many times when I was working, okay, if like this Iran conflict happened, I would say to myself, oh shit, this is what I really say to myself, no money is coming in through that front door, and I wouldn't spend a darn dime, not a penny. And so that sometimes dry spells in salons could go 3 months or longer. And so I would always be able to weather these storms because, I would be very cheap when I saw trouble coming. So I want to encourage you guys. Start cutting corners wherever you can. I think this dehydration thing is the greatest thing ever. So today I'm dehydrating mushrooms, and I made yogurt. And tomorrow, I don't know, I'm going to dehydrate. I think maybe tomorrow I'm going to dehydrate some mushrooms. And then, I'll put them in my baggies. I'll show you when I do it. And every day, or like if I had some, kind of fruit or stuff hanging around the house, I would either cook it down or I would dehydrate it. And so some of the first attempts, the mint tea is really great. I will try to grow some. And I will show you what I'm doing as I was going along. I wouldn't be hysterical, going, oh no, trouble coming. But you guys, trouble coming. So just start preparing a little bit now, and God bless you all.